AA9Skillz is a cheater. This isn't the first time I've been called a cheater. It's the second time. On my player, I got called a cheater. People were saying I wasn't playing on Legendary, and then I had to prove that I was. Now, on the manager mode, I'm being called a cheater. And when you see what I'm about to show you, well, then you'll understand why people were calling me a cheater. But let me explain. Before we jump into it, let me quickly say, if you want cheap, reliable coins, make sure to check out the description down below for UT coin traders. Now, you might call me a cheater. To be honest, it was just an error. It was an error on my part, and I'll explain why in just a moment. I'm gonna take you back to the Aston Villa versus Fulham game. The 90th minute, we beat them 5-3. And the reason I'm bringing you back to this game is because this is the only way I can show you what happened. Once the game ends, you're gonna see me pull out of the game, and, well, the feature that most of us play with happens, the autosave. That's how I save. I never manually save in FIFA. I always autosave. So once you get to the screen where it shows the results, it autosaves for you, right? We can all agree on that, right? No cheating up to this point, right? We good? All right, we're good there, right? All right, so when you pull out the game, it autosaves, and, well, it's about to come up in a minute. Real quick, I was just checking out, Christian beasting and feasting on noobs. Then finally I push A, and right here you'll see the little arrow thing. It's saving right here. EA saved, the auto saved, it's done. We won the game 5-3, and we beat Fulham. Now, once the game ends, Spurs was on I believe 69 points. I believe Spurs was on 69 points. And now this is where the problem comes in. When you sim forward, the game does not auto-save for you. You must manually save. So this is where the problem is. As you're seeing right here, at the end of that game, I simmed forward so I have something to talk about in the manager mode at the end of the video, and so I could show you guys that Manchester United was the next one on the calendar. I pushed A here so you could see the game approaching while I talked on it. During that time, you see Spurs won their game and went to 72 points. The problem is there is no autosave right here, so I didn't manually save and I turned my Xbox off. Why did I turn my Xbox off? Because I wasn't gonna play the game. I play the games either the night before or the day of so I can read the comments and see what you guys want me to talk about. So now you're seeing this is like the next day when I played Manchester United and Spurs happened not to win their game. So is it cheating? It's an error. It's a 100% error. What I should have done when I simmed forward, and the only reason I simmed forward was for video purposes. When I simmed forward, I should have manually saved. And that way Spurs would have been on 72 points. To be honest, I didn't even notice this. When people were telling me on Twitter that I cheated, I was like, damn, what the hell happened now? And I went to go look and people were linking me Giazos, and I was like, damn, how did that happen? So I came back and watched the footage, and that's how I realized when I simmed forward, I didn't manually save, and I cut my Xbox off, and I turned the capture device off, and I truly apologize. Now, it's almost a trust thing at this point. Now it's either you can still think, oh no, you know what, he played Manchester United, he lost and turned his Xbox off for something. You can think that, or you can think, well, he's telling the truth. It's really a trust thing. Now I can promise you 100%, I did not BS. I simmed forward for video purposes, so you could see the game approaching, and I cut the Xbox off and I came and played it the next day. So is the series all messed up? I hope not. It does kind of suck because Spurs would have been on 72 points, and I think after this game we would have been on 72, so we'd have been tied on points or something. So it did kind of mess it up, but I apologize. I should have manually saved. I always let it save just like this though. I always do that. So anyways, I apologize, and I hope you guys still believe me, but I promise you I'm not cheating. I promise.